Hello, in this teaching I want to explain you how to backtest by the SniperRobot. Before we start backtesting, we have to make sure that our MetaTrader is connected to the internet. It means, first of all, we should check our MetaTrader connection. Secondly, of the Tools menu and History Center, which you can also open the History Center by pressing F2 button. Notice that your MetaTrader history must be completed. For completing the MetaTrader history, we select the symbol that we want to do backtesting. For example, in here we want to do backtesting of EURUSD. Then select 1 minute time frame. Double click on that and wait until load all the history data. Probably these data are not completed, but my own data in this MetaTrader are completed. We assume that these data are not completed and we want to re-download this data. So, after selecting EURUSD on 1 minute time frame, click the download button. It takes a little time to download all the new information and history of your blocker and sets up on your MetaTrader history. If you confront this message, click Yes option and it starts to download all the new data and replaces this data. Probably it takes more time for you based on your hardware system and CPU or your internet speed. It takes time. Be patient until the green band fills and download the new history. And now I have selected EURUSD and I want to start backtesting. In the same time, I want to check the gold dollar too. So I also complete my history for gold dollar. As the same way we have done already, we should download this one too. It's enough to do the action for once, and it's not necessary to do it always. But just because I want to teach you completely, I did this action once more. And there is no problem if this action is done several times. Click the close button. And now, my MetaTrader has downloaded the gold dollar and euro dollar history of blocker as much as possible. By the way, I should say that in different blockers, the histories might be different in size, or some blockers do backtesting for 1 year or 2 years or even more, and give us data, the data which is related to do backtesting for MetaTrader. In here, I have completed my history and now I go for a strategy tester. Now I want to test the robot. For testing the robot, I enter the MetaTrader tester window. There's multiple ways. One of them is clicking the strategy tester icon. There's a search sign and a picture. If you click the icon, you'll see Ctrl+R beside that. Now, if I click on this option, a strategy tester icon window will open. Another way is using a view menu and selecting a strategy tester on here. Again, displays the Ctrl+R, and by clicking the shortcut button Ctrl+R, you can open the strategy tester window. Now I click it and the strategy tester window opens for me. Based on the setting you have on your MetaTrader, the window might open in the bottom or at the top or maybe at the side. Usually, when it runs for the first time, it opens at the bottom and its size is small. So, I drag the strategy tester window to up to display all the options of a strategy tester for me. It includes some options that I'll explain these options for you. The first option is related to the robot's name. In this section, you should select the SniperRobot. And in here, we select a name for the chart. For example, in here I select euro dollar, dollar or gold dollar. And doesn't make any difference between the euro dollar and gold dollar. By the way, gold dollar is at the bottom and you can select it if you want. And it depends on the version of the robot you have downloaded of the site, that it is related to gold dollar or euro dollar or both of them. Till this moment I'm talking to you, this robot has been made for these two charts. I select euro dollar. The third option is model. Keep the model on every tick and don't change it. Use data determines the time you want to do backtesting. For example, I select from the 1st of January 2020 to the 1st of January 2022, and it starts to backtesting of these 2 years. If you check the visual mode option, at the same time backtesting is in progress, you can see the function of opening and closing mode of the robot on the chart. So I check this option to see the robot's function. Visual mode is for the robot performance speed. The higher it is, the faster robot works. In here, I can select time frame. I want to select my time frame on 5 minutes. A spread can be on current mode, and if you have a special spread for EURUSD or you want to trade in a specific time, so select the spread on that mode. Next option is expert properties. I'll give you a very short explanation because I will explain that in the teaching how to use the robot section totally complete, and now I tell only the general item. Lot is for on what capacity you want the orders to be taken. Set balance is for based on what balance the order to be taken. For example, if you have select $1,000 in your testing and also have select $1,000 in input, for per $1,000, 0.01 is taken. And over time, when your balancing strategy tester becomes $2,000, 0.02 is taken. Test it to find out how it works. I select the balance on $10,000 to take 0.01 order, and when $10,000 grows, it starts to take 0.02 order. And next item that is important for tester is take profit stop loss. I can determine take profit stop loss for my orders. The unit in here is based on pip. If I select the take profit on 100 pip, whenever reaches to 100 pips, the order will take TP, and whenever reaches to 90 pips stop loss, this order will take SL. Because I want the robot to closes the orders too, I select the number a little bigger to not take the TP always, and often the order closes. For example, I select the take profit on 1000 pips. If the profit is about to loss, robot itself closes the order, then we'll see how's the robot's operation for closing the orders. And now we select the stop loss on 150. In comparison to take profit, it is less. And by doing this, we make a harder condition for robot, then we'll see how's the robot's operation in such a situation. Click OK, and now all the settings are done, and it's not necessary to change the other items like optimization. Uncheck this option and click start, then wait a little. If it's the first time you're clicking the start, it takes a little time. As I said before, the speed refers to your CPU speed. The higher your speed is, the higher robot performance speed is. By the way, if your system speed is weak, robot's operation in live bazaar it's not different, and only for backtesting makes difference. and based on your CPU or RAM can boost your backtesting speed when changing the speed higher or lower. Robot is backtesting and now it's opening and closing some orders, and at the same time I want to see its operation. So I enter to Result tab and see Robot took a buy order on the 2nd of January 2020, and at the same time and the same date after 4 hours closed it and took a sell order at 11:15. In fact, it's opening and closing with an opposite order because we have enlarged the take profit stop loss. That's the reason. If we shorten the take profit, it will take TP in here for sure. In order 3, it has approximately about 38 pips TP. If we select that on 100, it will take TP for sure and won't reach to opposite order. And now you're seeing orders are closing and opening so fast. I go further to see what's happened. It starts from the 2nd of January 2020 to the 6th February 2020. I enlarged the window to check the orders. It's reasonable. Okay. In this section, you see the skip to option. If you click this button, your test speed will increase, and it's not necessary to see the chart anymore. In fact, the chart will disappear, but the speed of the order's movement will increase, and it goes further in a higher speed. The settings which are in progress in the other order which are opening and closing are based on the settings that I have done already. If you change the take profit or balance or lot, definitely you'll see a different result. The important part is the way of backtesting that I present the teaching for you. I tested for gold dollar once more to see how is the feedback for gold dollar. Keep that same settings and click start. Backtesting is started. Skip it for a higher speed. As you see, it started from the 2nd of January 2020. For gold dollar, based on the time span of gold dollar, definitely you'll see more different results. As you see, some orders closes in negative zone, but it is reasonable that some orders close in negative zone. And this is how to test the robot's operation in different charts. It takes time to test the robot in more time spans, so you can put the downloaded file on the chart and test the robot in different time spans. For example, 10 years, 15 years, and etc. And see how's the robot's operation in different years.